Have you guys spent any time with Nate and Nick Diaz or no?
Never.
Never?
No.
What do you think about those guys?
I like them. The character they represent in the sport, I always like it.
They were so much fun to watch.
So much fun to watch. They always provide a show for the fans.
In the most unique way, but they would do it.
You can't copy that.
No, you can't
They
copy
are
that.
special.
They are very special.
Yeah, very special.
Who were your favorite fighters coming up? Like favorite, I know we talk about Conor, we talk Diaz, but who were some of your favorite fighters? You and your brother, you're like, oh, this guy's good. I like watching this guy.
We like from MMA or
Anything.
Anything. We liked a lot Canelo. Canelo was, and it's one of my favorite athletes. Yeah, I learned so much from him.
Why Canelo? Technical skills?
Technical skills. I learned, like, we were watching his videos, his training footage, like everything, and we were trying to copy that, to repeat that. He inspired us a lot.
Have you ever met him or no?
No, never.
So you guys have never trained?
Never. Hopefully one day I met him in person.
Wow. Ilia, let me ask you, like in the specific boxing side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when they ask him, they're like, hey, Jake Paul, fighting against Canelo. To Canelo's like, it's a very different world. Is your technical abilities in boxing, stand-up, how good do you think you stand technical abilities with somebody that's a professional boxer?
Okay. Don't say Canelo, because I wouldn't fight him, because
he's somebody you look up to.
Yeah. He inspired me so much. At some point, I said, like, I would fight. No, I wouldn't. If I prepare for 6 months, like only boxing, I don't do anything about wrestling, about, I don't know, knees, elbows, grappling, whatever. Only boxing, bro, put me whoever you want in front of me. Whoever. And I hear a lot of guys talking about, like, boxers. No, Ilia, he has a good boxing, but for MMA, but he has nothing to do with me in the boxing ring. I'm like, listen, you don't have anything to do with me outside, inside, whatever you want. Like, what you want to do. Even if you want to play a chess match, I beat you.
Why do you think that? Why do you believe that?
Because I know how good I am in boxing. I train every day boxing, every day. That's part of my life. I spar with pro boxers. I learn boxing. I don't know. I consider myself that I can box with anyone. Just give me 6 months. Only boxing preparation. I'm not even telling you like 3, because I need to switch so many things. That I do it because of MMA, like the stance, the movement is a little bit different for the boxing of MMA than for boxing, for pure
Makes
boxing.
sense. And by the way, for the long, Max Holloway was known, as a guy that he would say he had the best stand-up.
No.
He would say it.
He was saying that, but that wasn't the truth.
So you don't even think he's the best stand-up?
No.
Compared to you or compared to anybody else?
It's not like take me out from the equation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that I saw anyone in MMA that I was like, he has a great boxing. No one. It doesn't matter from
Conor?
You see, he was one of those, but even Conor, he had a great boxing for MMA. Very, I don't know, MMA stance, In boxing, you can't go like that because you're going to suffer. But he had better boxing than a lot of people. He had it. But Max, boxing is about simple movements. You can do so much movements and switch the standards, switch the stands all the time. That's not boxing. In boxing, you have to be like very disciplined all the time, and very protected. You have to select all your combinations. You have to move your head, and you have to be very good to administrate your energy. Because you have 12 rounds, and that's a completely different movie.
Your matchup with Makhachev, where do you have the advantage, and where does he?
This is what I told you. You ask me, I feel that I have the advantage in everything. This is what I truly believe. Me personally, I would ask him, like, what's your favorite submission? Whatever, I don't know. Dark choke. I'm gonna submit you with that.
So if you ask him what his favorite submission is, you would do that to him.
Yeah.
This is a guy that's trained and coached by Khabib, who, 28-0, stories that he's never lost a round in his life.
I take him close to Khabib. I will submit him closer to Khabib.
You'll submit him in front of Khabib.
Yeah. I take him. Khabib used to take people in his shoulder, take them down and talk to Dana. I would do it to Khabib. Like, I will take him, bah.
And then talk to Khabib.
Talk to Khabib. Khabib, I have to do it.
What would you tell him?
No, I wouldn't. Like, all the respect, but this is how I feel. I feel that I submit him with the darts. Like, which one is your favorite? Darts.
So this part you're not joking. Whatever he tells you
this one I'm not joking. Like, I truly believe that I submit him with the darts or whatever. I don't know. Tell me, which one's your favorite? Don't tell me a hell hook or some bullshit submissions that, I don't know.
So now I'm curious. Now I'm actually curious to know what would be his. What do you think his favorite would be?
I think darts or guillotine.
And if he says that,
yeah, I go for that. No problem. It's gonna be even more entertaining for me. Yeah. The people didn't realize that my background comes from wrestling, from the ground game. I grew up in with wrestling and with BJJ. And I developed my skills when I was 20 years old in boxing game. But my best skills, are on the ground.
It's so weird that you did this in Georgia and Spain. Who's there? You understand? Like, it's kind of weird to say that because some of the guys, you're coming from this camp. Okay, he comes from what camp? We know what camp he's coming from. We've seen the videos. We've seen the training. We've seen how disciplined their camp is.
Yeah.
And everyone's from a different camp. Who else is a very well-known person from the camp that you came up of outside of you and your brother? Who is well-known?
No.
See, Ilia, that's weird.
It is. But that's why God's everywhere. He's everywhere.
God's everywhere. Yeah, that's
it's weird.
It is weird. That's the part that's very weird with you. Where where did this come from? Do you think it? Well, it's not even that, because you have access to everything. Would you guys watch a lot of YouTube and kind of repeat it, you and your brother, and watch what he did?
This is what I told you. We were the first people to go into the gym. We were taking our phones, watching the videos. I don't know, drills in BJJ, for example, drills to take someone's back. And we were drilling that the whole day, all the drilling. Single legs, double legs, I don't know, the cage work, boxing, kickboxing, elbows, knees, I don't know, whatever. How can we develop our cardio or strength or power or whatever? I was like so obsessed with everything. I was working all day, every day. That was my obsession. All the time.
But there's not a professional UFC fighter that's coaching you guys with your career.
No.
So what is your
Not even a professional boxer or professional.
At all?
No one.
Ilia, that's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are. So for us, if you wear a Future Looks Bright hat or a Valuetainment gear, you're telling the world, I'm optimistic. I'm excited about what's going to be happening, but you're a free thinker. You question things. You like debate. And by the way, last year, 120,000 people got a piece of Future Looks Bright gear with Valuetainment. We have so many new things. The cufflinks are here. New Future Looks Bright. This is my favorite, the green one. Just yesterday, somebody placed an order for 100 of these. If you watch the PBD podcast, you got a bunch to choose from. white ones, black ones. If you smoke cigars and you come to our cigar lounge, we have this high quality lighter cutter and a holder for the cigars. We got sweaters with the Valuetainment logo on it. We got mugs. We got a bunch of different things. But if you believe the future looks bright, if you follow our content and what we represent with Valuetainment, with PVD Podcast, go to vtmerch.com. And by the way, if you order right now, there's going to be a special VT gift inside just for you. So again, go to vtmerch.com, place your order, tell the world that you believe the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.